Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Good morning. Today is 7th June 2022. My name is TSV Raghavan and I live in Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India. I am a published author with Amazon Kindle and paperback. I write on spiritualism, fiction, and assorted subjects. Spiritualism happens to be my favorite subject, and this is my spiritual channel. In my past a few videos, we have been talking about causal intelligence, which is actually the foundation for genius that possesses a living human entity. We have been discussing about several examples to vouch this particular theory. Till now, we have been talking about general examples and examples that are related to Mooladhara Chakra, that is, the physical aspect of living human entities like Larry Holmes, Mike Tyson, Bjorn Borg, Martina Navratilova, etc. But from now on, we shall talk about another sub chakra, that is Swadhisthana chakra. This is the second chakra in the Kundalini of a living human entity. Swadhisthana means delicious in Sanskrit. This chakra, which is actually a sojourn for the Kundalini serpent before it goes further, is activated by a yoga called Tantra Yoga. It is a smaller chakra compared to other chakras, and here we shall discuss about a very important example in this particular chakra. This is about a person called Mr. M.S. Oberoi. Mr. M.S. Oberoi was born in India in a place called Shimla in the year 1899. Actually, he was a person of the pre-independence era of Indian history. At that time, India was colonized by Europeans, especially the British. Mr. Oberoi was a decent, educated, hard-working person who was working as an accountant in a hotel owned by a Britisher in Shimla. This person had been quite a sincere worker. One day, the Britisher wanted to take a holiday to Britain for 6 months, and so he told Mr. Oberoi that from now on, for another 6 months, he should manage this hotel while the Britisher was away. When the Britisher came back 6 months later, he was amazed to find that this accountant, Mr. M.S. Oberoi, had not only managed the hotel very well, but he had kept the accounts intact, and the takes of this particular hotel had increased manifolds. The Britisher was surprised. How could this man be so efficient? This Britisher, after having returned from England, wanted to go back and relocate to England for good. So he made an offer to Mr. M.S. Oberoi. He told him, if you are interested, you purchase this hotel and run it yourself. Genius crept into Mr. M.S. Oberoi just then. This man was firmly ensconced into the orbit of causal intelligence. Mr. Oberoi ran to his house in cycle. Then he took the jewelry of his wife and made a deposit payment for the hotel with this Britisher. He promised that he will keep paying the Britisher regularly till all the value for the price or of this particular hotel was over. The Britisher took Mr. M.S. Oberoi on his word and left. Soon enough, Mr. Oberoi converted this hotel into a top class hotel, and because by now he was very much equipped with knowledge and experience about running a hotel, this guy began investing his own profits from the hotel to buy other hotels and their shares. So much so that a couple of years later, when he went on an annual general meeting of a hotel called East India Hotels in Calcutta, everyone found to his or her surprise that Mr. M.S. Oberoi had unknowingly become a major shareholder of those hotels also. Thus began a strange journey of one ordinary Indian becoming one of the biggest hoteliers and businessmen in the world. Mr. Oberoi began expanding, first in India, then in other countries also. So much so that within a few years he became one of the biggest foreign exchange earners for India through his hotels all over the world. He got several awards and recognition for his acute business sense and for his management of this hospitality business. Oberoi Intercontinental, Oberoi 5-star, etc. sprung up in India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and other Asian countries, plus other European countries also. So much so that he became one of the richest businessmen by the 80s. All the time, genius had possessed Mr. Oberoi through his causal intelligence. Not once did he divert from his concentration on his hotel business. This shows that if a person is in the orbit of causal intelligence, sooner or later destiny prevails and genius possesses this person, and he becomes a master of what he or she has been doing. This has happened to many people who have been possessed by genius through causal intelligence. These people never allow astral mind, emotion, feelings, or senses to interfere with their own ambitions or their aims or purpose in life. Today, Oberoi Group is one of the biggest hotel groups in the world, and it is certainly the biggest in India with the possible exception of the Tata hotels of Taj, etc. Mr. Oberoi has shown to the common man how an ordinary accountant can become so big in life. Please let me know what you think of my talk on this subject. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my other videos. Till we meet in my next video, it is good morning from TSV Raghavan.